Far side.
Hey yo, smooth on YouTube, Far Side Hundo, here to enlighten, brighten, know what I mean, forgive me. Been busy, I've been busy and tired, I'm not gonna lie. I've been busy, tired, needed some time to just rejuvenate myself, you know what I mean, get myself together so I can come back and give y'all, you know what I'm saying, my energy, give y'all my energy, But today's episode, Mental Attack, we talking about 5 ways to cope with stress. And we gonna get straight into it, you know what I'm saying? If you stressed out, you know what I mean? If you stressing, if you're not stressed out, you know what I mean, but you're trying to avoid being stressed out, you know what I'm saying? These are things that can help you cope with that, avoid that, you know what I mean? First thing first, my bad, is taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. You know what I mean? Some examples of that, right? Taking care of yourself physically. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm in the gym right now. So you could come up in here and get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? No funny shit. Come up in here and get in the gym, push some of this iron. You know what I mean? And one thing that works for me specifically, that I've been doing, because I got a fitness page, so I don't listen to music no more when I work out. I work out with intention. You know what I'm saying? I speak to myself. I talk high of myself and to myself as I'm working out. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when I get done working out, I always feel good. And it's something I just started doing that. I used to listen to music and work out, but in my experience, I'm able to say that just working out with just clear intent, no music, because you gotta think music is certain frequencies and vibrations. So you listening to some shoot 'em up, bang bang, while you trying to better yourself. I understand, you know what I mean. I'm not even gonna say what you think it's doing for you, because I listen to a song that's talking about some wild shit or whatever the case may be. I'm pumping iron. But I'm not gonna lie though. Like I said, in my opinion, I'm pumping iron and getting a way better workout when I speak to myself, when I spend time with myself in that moment in time, and just build with me. I'm building my muscles, I'm building my mind, I'm building with me. Ain't nothing else here right now, nothing else matter right now but me and this weight, how I'm feeling, and the result that I'm trying to get. You know what I mean? That's physical. And you don't have to be in the gym. You can't be in the gym, or let's say for example, I'm in Washington right now, it's raining a lot, you know what I mean? If you back in New York where I'm from, it's probably snowing, you know what I mean? If it's not snowing, it's just, you probably still don't want to be working out outside. But, you got your living room, you got your room. There's other places where you could manage to get some physical movement in. You know what I mean? They say movement is medicine, and it really is. So that's one way, you know what I mean? And this is all these 3 examples I'm finna give you is all finna be for one. This is number one, you know what I mean? The number one way to cope with stress. Taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. This is all one. So the next one is emotionally. Taking care of yourself emotionally, in my perspective, and what I've been doing and what I've been having to go through is just setting up boundaries. You gotta set boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Everything don't deserve your energy, everything don't need to be in your space. And that's what I just said, everything need to be in your space, that's gonna be another topic, another step, later on. But just set boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Anything that make you uncomfortable, don't deal with it. Anything that you feel like is bringing you to a place you don't want to be, don't deal with it. You know what I mean? Real talk. And it's that simple. I know it's it could be hard for you to actually do, but the realization of what needs to be done is that simple. Set your boundaries. Don't deal with things that make you uncomfortable. Don't deal with things that don't bring you happiness. Period. That's how you take care of yourself emotionally. And mentally, build. I got this book. I do a lot of stuff. I write a lot of stuff in here. You know what I mean? I got my other journal at my house, but I do journaling. You know what I mean? I like the journal. I need to do it more. I've been a little inconsistent with that, but it's something that I could still say helps me manage my stress, in my head. You know what I'm saying? Takes out the clutter. Get things organized. helps me not feel overwhelmed because I got it on paper and I can look at it step by step of, okay, this is what I gotta do, this is what I gotta do, this is what I shouldn't do, versus just going through all day trying to worry about every single thing that a person has to worry about in a day. You know what I mean? That's a lot. So I would definitely say, like, part of taking care of yourself mentally is getting your thoughts out your head and organizing them. Even if you don't talk to a person, get yourself a pen, some paper, and put it down. I swear to God I'm telling you, like, these things that I do for myself that literally help me. Swear to God. I'm not just coming out here just trying to tell you anything. Like, these things help me. You see, I got my notebook right here. I got 3 notebooks in my book bag. You know what I mean? Like, for all different topics. Like, I do this. So it's like, those are 3 things. And another thing to add to mentally, like, it's a lot of information in the world. You know what I mean? It's a lot of information in the world. Grab a book. Like, it's a lot of books that you could read that can give you insight as well. It's how to cope and how to move with things. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes, you know, just the fact that you just reading sometimes makes me feel good. Sometimes, not all the time. You know what I mean? But it all depends on the knowledge that you're intaking inside of your brain. You know, another way of taking care of yourself mentally is put good stuff in front of your face. Put good stuff in front of your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Watch something that's gonna uplift you. You know what I mean? Like, just stay out. Try to stay out the matrix as much as you can, because we all in it. But those are my 3 factors of taking care of yourself for step 1 of coping with stress. Step 2 would be to have a good environment. Have a good environment. You know, try to, because everybody can't just change their environment. Some people is where they is until they not. You know what I mean? But try to, in the best way you can, put yourself in places and around people that make you feel good and that uplift you. You know what I'm saying? Anything that doesn't serve the purpose that you have for yourself, or the purpose that, you know, the man got for you, whatever the case may be, step away from it. Unless that's what you want for yourself, then, you know, do what you do. You know what I mean? But if you're trying to figure out how to grow and how to push forward, how to progress, you know what I mean, then you're gonna want to be around people that's on that same type of time, that's trying to progress too. You don't want to be around nobody fucking miserable, or nobody talking shit all day, hating on this person, hating on that person, always got something to say about the next person, like, oh, why they look like that? Why did that? Like, nah. Like, I mean, unless that's your type of shit. If that's your type of shit, then, you know, you'll be perfect there. But for me, I feel like the people that you put yourself around and the areas that you put yourself around can either make you or break you or grow you or slow you. You know what I mean? So it's like, in my mind, my perspective, and I feel like other people would agree with me too, like, one way to cope with stress, or to just cope with adversity. You know what I mean? This is about stress, but it's other things to cope with too. Like, but in that kind of environment can bring you stress. All of that stuff can bring you stress, can be a trigger in some kind of way, shape, or form, even if it's not directly happening to you at that moment in time. Something could happen to somebody else that could affect you just because y'all in this vicinity. And the people that know what I'm talking about, the kind of stuff I'm talking about, the kind of people I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So I would say, you know, switch your environment. Get your environment and switch your environment and get into an environment that's conducive to you moving forward and having progress in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll move on to step 3, which this is something that you can try to do. This isn't for everybody. Something you can try to do. I don't do this, but I've heard people have recommended me to do it. I just don't have the time or haven't found the time to do it. But meditation, you know what I mean? Silencing your mind and just breathing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just breathing and just chilling and just going to sit next to a body of water. Actually, shout out to my nigga Justin. You know what I mean? My nigga Justin Ramirez. I ain't even open bro message yet. I'm going to open it after this video. But he mentioned something to me about a body of water last night. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he probably was telling me that I need to probably go sit next to some water and blaze up. You know what I mean? And just relax. And I've heard that as well. Sitting next to bodies of water or just being outside in nature is dead ass good for you. It is good for you. It's good for your mind. It's good for, like, everything. It's good for you. You know what I mean? Vitamin D, like all of this. And eventually I get into this too. I get into more of like the scientific things about stress. You know what I mean? And the chemical imbalances that make people have the reactions that they have type stuff. But until then, you know what I mean, I can just give you the basics where like being around just, because I don't want to say being around nature, because it's not just about being in nature, but it's about like being around life. Like when you're anywhere you go, if you go sit next to a body of water, if you go outside, being around life, hearing birds chirp, seeing an animal do some little funny stuff, seeing kids run around playing, just being outside, you know what I'm saying? Just being outside around life and not thinking about nothing but the moment and appreciating the moment and having gratitude for where you at right now type shit. And that's another way you can meditate. Meditating don't gotta be like kumbaya. It don't gotta be all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that as well. But I feel like in my mind, meditating is just slowing down your mind and focusing on the moment at hand. The moment at hand, nothing else, just right now. And I feel like I've done that. I've been doing that for a while, practicing gratitude and practicing just living and appreciating the moment. And that works for me. Like it really works for me. I'm not gonna lie. Things started changing in my life when I got that way. I started having blessings, and things started happening for me. Like it's real. Like you know what I mean. And maybe I shouldn't have said meditation. Maybe I should say third step of dealing with stress is focusing on gratitude, focusing on not thinking about what you don't got, what you need, what you could have did. Focus on where you at and appreciating that you even got the opportunity to be better than what you was yesterday. You know what I mean? Real talk. And that's not easy to do, but you got to push yourself. Like I could tell you all this stuff, but if you're not going to push yourself, put the discipline to do it, it's not going to happen for you. Like this is a guide. This not, you know what I mean? This not a, like, everything I'm saying in all my videos is a guide. You know what I mean? I can't make you put the work in. I can't carry you, like none of that. So you got to put the work in by yourself. You got to try these things that I'm saying to see if they work for you. I'm telling you what works for me. But to continue on to my fourth thing, funny I just said experiment. I actually said try things, but what I wrote down in this book right here is experiment. Experiment. You know what I mean? If you ain't never been in the gym, come in here and see how you like it. Join a sport. Join anything that you're interested in. Anything that you have an interest in. Makeup, hair, nails. Experiment. Just try different things to take your mind off of whatever you got going on, and also to maybe help you find some kind of peace. You take it easy, bro. To help you find some kind of peace, some kind of median for like when you're going through the stressful moments, you can come here and have a peaceful moment or have peaceful moments. Like, for example, you know, I don't want to put too much into this, but I feel like my girl won't mind. But like my girl was going through something at a point in time. She wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, she was just stressed. She was stressed out, you know what I'm saying? And in her being stressed out, she deadass found love in doing hair. And now she got her own business doing hair. And she actually enjoys doing hair. Every single time she slay a wig, she called me like I did this, and I'm mad happy every single time. Me and her could have just got into something. As soon as she slayed a wig, whatever we got into was click, because she want to tell me how good she just did. And that's the same way I be with certain things. Like when I'm able to get into the studio, when I have a really good workout session, when I record my mental attack episode and people tell me that what I'm saying is helping them. Like, just try shit. Try stuff. You know what I mean? You never know how you might feel and what it might do for you. You know what I mean? No funny shit. So that's another thing. Don't just sit around just doing the regular. Go live life. Go experience stuff. Go have fun. Because you only got one of these shits. So you might as well enjoy it. I mean, be smart, but enjoy it though. Try things. And that's, this is the fifth reason why, how to cope with stress. Honestly, the fifth reason is like real simple. Like, get you some help. Cause, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, go holler at somebody. Cause if them 4 things I just gave you don't help, now I mean, if you can't dig deeper into them 4 things I just gave you and find something that worked for you, then you might need to go holler at somebody. That might need to be the next thing for you to do. Like, just simple as that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, really, I tell you right now, if you got health insurance or any insurance, call your insurance and see if they can set you up with a therapist. Bet you I ain't know that. I bet you I ain't know that you can call your insurance. Like, hey, Medicaid, yo, like, I'm looking for, and then set you up. That's how I got my meeting that I'm about to have soon. You know what I mean? Like, to take therapy. Because I'm about to go take therapy, see what's going on. I literally called my insurance. They set me up, set the meeting up, all of that. Did it for me. Because I went to a place. And I'm just giving y'all, like, breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just talking to y'all, building with my audience, giving y'all niggas that say I'm falling off topic or whatever. Like, man, listen. Fuck all of that. Y'all my audience, y'all my people. I talk to y'all as much as I want to talk to y'all about anything I want to talk to y'all about. So, but I went to a place looking to get some help, and the place didn't accept my insurance. So I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't got the money to go pay for no therapy out of pocket, like, especially not with everything else I gotta do. So they told me that I can call my insurance. So I went, found my little cards. I called my insurance. I was on the phone for about an hour and a half, but they set up an appointment for me right then and there, and I didn't have to do nothing. I'm not sure if that'll work like that for y'all, but try it. You know what I mean? Try it. But check it out though. You know what I mean? Because I'm in here right now, and I'm about to work out because I got to post on my page all the 83. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get money at. That's why I get, you know what I mean? Why I get Aki at, all of that. That's why. So, you know, I got to get to it. But I want you to know, you know what I mean? You could do whatever you put your mind to. You could overcome any obstacle that's in front of you. And I'm not going to sit there and say the shit. I'm not going to sit there and say it's easy, but like when you live in this life and when you want things for yourself, you got to do what you got to do. You ain't got time to focus on how hard it is. That's for sure. You know what I mean? So, you know, bully up. Do what you got to do. Get to it. Get moving. You know what I mean? False side hundo, 83, nigga. Into attack. Bow. My bad, ma. I wasn't supposed to do that. Damn.